Once upon a time, in the heart of the Everbloom Kingdom, lived two sisters of celestial grace, Princess Pomona, the Princess of Fruit, and Princess Flora, the Princess of Flowers. Pomona's touch could turn a barren branch into a cluster of glowing, honey-sweet rubies, while Flora's laughter caused lilies to sprout from the snow. But their kingdom was gripped by the great silver frost, a winter so deep that the sun had forgotten the way home. The humble travelers. Far below the palace, in a small village of thatched roofs, lived the Marlowe family. They were honest fruit sailors who navigated the icy rivers in a sturdy wooden barge named the Orchard's Hope. The father, Thomas, and his daughter, Elara, worked from the first light of the winter morning. Their hands were calloused, and their breath came in white clouds, but their hearts were fueled by a singular mission: to deliver the last of the harvest to the starving mountain villages. The encounter in the mist. One freezing dawn, as the Marlowes struggled to push their barge through the thickening ice of the Crystal River, they found two figures collapsed on the bank. It was Pomona and Flora. The princesses had ventured out to find the Sunseed, a mythical gem hidden in the north that could break the winter. But the cold had drained their magic. "We are but shadows of ourselves in this frost," Flora whispered, her petals wilting. Without hesitation, the Marlowes pulled the princesses onto their barge. They shared their meager porridge and wrapped the royals in thick wool blankets. An adventurous struggle. The journey was not easy. To reach the Sunseed, they had to navigate the Whispering Gorge, where the wind tried to blow the boat off course. The struggle. The ice grew so thick that the barge stopped. The sacrifice. Thomas and Elara jumped into the freezing knee-deep water, using iron poles to break the path. The magic. Inspired by the family's grit, Princess Pomona used her last spark of power to infuse the family's dried apples with heartwarm. When the sailors ate them, their blood turned to liquid fire, giving them the strength of giants. The lesson of love and labor. As they reached the peak of the frozen crag, the princesses realized a profound truth. Their magic was beautiful, but it was the persistence and love of the Marlowe family that had actually moved the boat. Together, they reached the shrine of the Sunseed. It required a dual sacrifice, a gift of beauty and a gift of toil. 1. Flora gave her most precious golden rose. 2. Elara gave the wooden locket she had carved through years of hard work. The sky cracked open. A surge of warmth rushed over the land. The ice melted instantly, turning the river into a rushing stream of life. The new dawn. The princesses returned to the palace. But they were changed. They didn't stay behind golden walls. Instead, they joined the Marlowes on the Orchard's Hope every winter. The moral of the tale: beauty and magic may light the way, but it is the hardworking spirit and the love of a family that truly break the coldest winters. From that day on, the kingdom flourished not just with flowers and fruit, but with the strength of people who knew that even in the darkest morning, the sun is just an adventure away. What part of this magical journey resonated with you the most? The princess's magic or the family's determination?